This is a reverse recruitment run for Fire Emblem Engage, so it does contain spoilers for the entire playable roster of the game. If you're interested in remaining unspoiled, go ahead and click away from the video now. Alrighty then everyone, welcome to part 14 of the reverse recruitment run, where we are on the map of free stuff, and the first desert map that does not slow your movement by default. Instead it slows your frame rate, but well, let's ignore that for a little bit. This map is a pretty easy one even in a normal playthrough, but you do get a whole bunch of good stuff for saving the villagers. Master Seal, Obstruct, and an Elixir. Plus these guys drop a Spear and a Lemon Sword down here. It's just a nice little map to explore the quicksand mechanics and also face your first few promoted generic enemies, like this warrior over here, and I think there's a wolf knight here, yeah, and this swordmaster down here that nobody cares about because he has a Lemon Sword. And we also get a few new units to talk about that we'll start talking about when the chapter starts up there. I did try to bring a different selection of units this time, but it ended up being just Lapis because I'm running out of weapons here. I wanted to bring Diamant as well, but I don't have any more swords, and everybody else needs lances or axes. I also thought about bringing Citrine, but I really want to keep bringing Marin, because Marin's super fun. Martial Master Marin has got to be the most fun character in this game. She attack, she protect.
The Warp Staff!
It's just everything you could want from a character, really. I really like it. And yeah, other than that, I think we can go ahead and get started, and I have a lot to say about these characters. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to continue spinning the wheel to pick a DLC and actually use it this time, perhaps. I appreciate all of you for being patient with me in dealing with how I want to deal with the DLC. It is overpowered, but a lot of you do kind of point out that they aren't necessarily more overpowered than normal rings. It's just a combination of all the factors of the items, the rings being equipped in addition to, or sorry, the bracelets being equipped in addition to the rings, where you would normally only have 2 or 0 or whatever number you would normally work with. But I'm going to continue doing it like this. Just use one DLC ring per map and try to keep the balance in there a little bit, spread the XP around, that kind of stuff. And initially when I started this playthrough, I did start it with the intention of, yeah, I'm going to explore all the DLC, use all the broken mechanics, and use characters I've never used before, all that kind of good stuff. But my perspective has shifted a little bit here. I think more, I would just like to have a good time enjoying this playthrough, you know, talk with everybody in the comments, explain my thoughts on the characters and the game mechanics, more than exploring everything else, because let's be real, this isn't going to be the last time I'm playing this game. I will have more opportunities to explore the DLC, especially as more DLC is released. So, don't think this is the last time we'll be using these mechanics, but I do want to maintain some level of challenge, so I'm not going to use everything at once. Who actually wants the Tiki Ring? I'm not sure. Maybe Lapis? Maybe Lapis does want the Tiki Ring, because she'll gain some defensive bonuses from it, and she only has 1 range anyway, so she's not like losing a 2-range option by equipping it. Okay, let's try that.
Tiki, I'll do my best.
Get her a little bit of XP as well. Alright, and let's move right into it. I am really looking forward to talking about these units.
Help! Help!
Yes, we will save the people. We will get good stuff. Alright, yes, you can see it there. Alcryst, Anna, and Yunaka have joined the group. And we are also experiencing the quicksand mechanics for the first time. And the game really tries to bait you into going up here and sitting in the quicksand with these lovely fellows over here. But in my first playthrough, I just kind of brought everybody down south, and it worked a lot better. Or it worked really well, and I don't think there's any reason why I shouldn't be doing that now either. Alright, so first, let's open up with Alcryst. I quite like Alcryst, although he's a bit of a niche character. So Alcryst is a unit who really specializes in dealing big damage on player phase and nothing else, because, you know, he is an archer, that tends to be what they do regardless, but he has a little bit of advantage over your standard sniper if you were to reclass somebody into that, due to his unique class and his unique personal skill. So he does get Luna when he promotes and gets level 5, which is very nice. You can treat it like how Sandstorm's been going here. You get roughly about the same amount of damage, well, at least as the game goes on. Probably right now, I think Sandstorm is actually going to be more damage, but Luna is still good and something to be considered, and also he has one of the better personal skills in this game with Get Behind Me. This is a very easy skill to trigger. You just have somebody near him have an enemy face combat. It doesn't even matter what the result of the combat is, and he'll get 3 strength the following turn, which helps him out a lot. In addition, flyers are very, very popular in the mid to late game of this game, and you need people to shoot them down. The Silver Bow is basically your go-to to get rid of all the Wyverns and Griffin Knights that are going to be harassing your units. Now, Alcryst himself, his stats and growth rates are good, but they aren't, like, incredible. He has good speed, he has decent strength. There's nothing really wrong with it. He's got a lot of dex to help him proc that Luna and get those hits in. But he does struggle to hit the speed threshold sometimes. It's mostly due not to his growth rates, but due to the class that he's in, his unique personal and the basic archer class, and his lord personal here. But he still can double people if he gets enough XP and gets ahead of the curve, maybe gets a speed wing, and that'll help him out a lot. So in that way, Alcryst tends to be a good utility unit for your team, one that's going to snipe down archers and deal reliable chip damage. Probably the most reliable chip damage you can get in this game, but probably not the star of your show either. Again, I do think he's good. I don't know if I'll use him in this playthrough. I did try to get him to work in my original playthrough, but he ended up falling off just because I had a whole bunch of other archers that were doing his job better than he was most of the time, which was kind of unfortunate, but we might get another shot here. I'm also happy to have these people bringing me more weapons, as I don't have very many of them. So, yeah, it's a shame they're not bringing me any swords, but, well, it's alright. Anyway, I think that's about it for Alcryst. He is kind of frail, but I don't think that's a huge hit to him. He's pretty neat. Alright, so we're going to move over to, I think Anna. We'll do an Anna next. I have a lot to say about Anna. Anna's an interesting little gremlin, and I think she's probably the most complex unit in this game. Let's pull up, let's see. Yeah, so Anna's a really bizarre unit. She starts as an axe fighter, which is obviously not a great class for her. You can look at her growth rates here and see the strength growth is being carried by Warrior. Warrior is giving her more strength than her personal bases here, and that makes her really want to lean towards a magic class with her 50% magic growth. And that's how people run her. She has a really, really good personal magic growth, a good personal speed growth, and, you know, good luck and resistance as well. She tends to be on the frail side, but that hardly matters when she's going to be nuking so hard. So I think the standard build path for Anna is people they get her to level 10, they Master Seal her, and reclass her into High Priest for the extra luck growth. And I think that's a good route for her. I mean, she's a really good magic user. She'll have, even before, even though she's gaining 5 levels in Axe Fighter with no bonuses to magic, she'll still have great magic when she reclasses and have good options there. Now, in my first playthrough, I didn't know this about Anna. I just kind of assumed that she was meant to be a warrior because she has that innate bro proficiency. And she still ended up being very good in my playthrough. Now, obviously, one personal playthrough does not determine how good a unit is, but still, it's something to consider. And she is still decent as a warrior, mostly because the Radiant Bow exists. She has very good magic with the Radiant Bow, and the Radiant Bow has ridiculous might. So if you just get it like +1 or +2 for the hit rate, and have her go to town on the flyers, she's probably better at taking on the flyers than anybody else, because I believe the Radiant Bow has 19 or 20 might by default, and you can get up a little bit higher with forging. And with her magic, she reliably one-shots Wyverns and Griffin Knights, and eventually she'll be fast enough, hopefully, that she can even double those for an extremely reliable kill, or even double one-shotting them, so you can have a miss and still get the kill. And that gives her a niche in Warrior that I think is overlooked a little bit. But still, it's probably preferable to move her into a magic class, Sage, High Priest, that kind of thing, and actually get her moving there. But don't underestimate her. She's very flexible, has some of the best growth rates in the game. As you might expect, these kind of paralog side characters tend to be really good growth units. When we talk about Jean, of course, he's got a very extreme version of that. But Anna, also very, very good. You should try to make her work. It does take some effort, because you really need to get her to promotion quick. Her base luck is 3, which hurts her personal skill, and her other bases are kind of bad as well. So she really needs to get to the level ups and promote to something before she can get a whole lot done. But if you can't get there, she's good. And then I wanted to talk about her personal skill specifically, because this gets a lot of hype in Maddening mode when I think it's a little bit overblown. So the trigger percentage for killing an enemy is your luck percentage chance. You can see as a level 1 warrior, she has 9 luck, and I think she even probably has some bonus levels here. I actually don't know that for sure, but I assume she probably has like a bonus level or 2. So she has a very, very low chance to obtain 500 gold when she kills an enemy. Now, in my first playthrough, I kept track of how many times this procced, because it did not proc very often. And at the end of the game, I ended up making 3,500 gold. Now, that is well below average considering the number of kills she got, but the point I want to make here is that this is not a reliable way to get money. If you want her to make money, you can reclass her to High Priest, which she'll have better luck, and can trigger this more often, but still, you're only going to be looking to like 5 to 10,000 gold across your whole playthrough, because it just doesn't trigger that often. Her base luck is so low, and although she has a decent luck growth, it takes a long time to get there, and she needs the kills, not just XP or Arena or whatever, to trigger that passive. Taking down a revival stone also does not count, I believe, but someone might have to correct me on that one. So she does not break the game for the money department, regardless of what you do, except if you do set up a specific defensive formation in a map with infinite reinforcements, of which there are some. You can have her farm infinite reinforcements in High Priest, or actually just anything, and not take any damage or lose any resources while gaining tons and tons of money over the course of who knows how long. But I'm not going to consider that in an evaluation of Anna, because that takes such an extreme amount of time that even if it does provide you a lot of benefits as far as forging and weapons go, I don't want to spend that amount of time on there. I think a lot of people don't want to spend a lot of time on that. So on your average playthrough, I have to imagine that your average casual player isn't going to do that. Like, there's no way your average casual player is going to do that. Absolutely not. So just consider this to be a small bonus to your funds and not something that's going to be like, hey, I want to use Anna because of her personal skill and nothing else. But anyway, that's Anna. She's very flexible. Really cool character. I wish I didn't have to hear her talk all the time, but at the same time, I still want to deploy her.
I'm not a child anymore.
Alright, and then finally we have Yunaka, another fan favorite in this playthrough. Now, Yunaka is pretty solid as well. She has a low strength base, and Thief doesn't help her out a lot there, but despite that, she has pretty good strength growth, and the Thief class is solid. I mean, daggers are just good in this game. So she joins with pretty good combat, pretty good growth potential, and then gets overshadowed by Zelkov when he joins, because there's no way she's going to be ahead of Zelkov when she gets there. But that doesn't mean Yunaka is bad, and you can deploy both Yunaka and Zelkov, because once again, Thieves are good. They're a special class. They're going to have their 5 movement from the very start, and they are very fast, flexible, apply poison, and can deal good damage. Specifically, dagger forges are very, very strong. And if you're playing on lower difficulties, the covert unit type is really strong. You can gain 60 avoid in any terrain, or up to 120 if you were to stack terrain bonuses with Corrin's Fog. And that can trivialize the game on the lower difficulties. Not so much on Maddening, because the enemies won't attack you, but it's still a really good strategy, because now you have an invincible unit in a forest who can do whatever they want. And I've used that strategy before with Zelkov several times. Not necessarily the Fog, but just having invincible Zelkov in terrain do whatever he wants and run amok among the enemy's backlines. It's a really fun and interesting setup that gives Thieves in particular a niche that no one else can fill, and I like it a lot. And that is, Yunaka does that pretty much better than everybody else due to her high speed. And Zelkov is good at it too, and really, anybody who's fast that could reclass into Thief is going to have a good time in it. Yunaka in particular, I think is probably best as, let me think about it. Does she want to be something else? I don't actually know. I'd have to think about that. I think she's fine as a Thief and a solid unit here. Now, in the context of Reverse Recruitment, I don't really see myself using her. I think she has less strength than Zelkov, and Zelkov can use a Silver Dagger without getting weighed down. I don't know how much speed Zelkov had, but I think it was like 17 or 18, so really close to what Yunaka has. And I tend to like Zelkov more just because I like his character more, and I like his slightly higher strength growth. Actually not, I don't remember that exactly off the top of my head, but he's also more durable, which helps him out there too. But regardless, Yunaka and Zelkov, both very good, very comparable. Almost, not exactly identical units, but in the context of Reverse Recruitment, they're going to be very, very similar. Oh, and she also has her unique passive with the crit plus 15 while in terrain. This actually comes up pretty frequently, and it can get you a bunch of extra kills that you wouldn't have gotten before, especially if you were to give her a crit forge. Unfortunately, the killer daggers in the Stiletto, Card, and Peshkats are kind of whatever. You don't really want to attack in one range to get those bonuses, especially since the regular daggers just tend to be better. But still, something to consider, and we'll pick you up some extra kills. Alright. Yeah, so those are the 3 units. I do really like all of them, and it's probably my favorite, but I don't know what we're going to do with her if I do deploy her. I'm kind of just going to take her stuff, I think, and then let her go, because it's not like it's too late. It's not like it's too late to reclass her into Mage or High Priest, and maybe I'll still do that, but I don't know if that's the path I want to go just yet. So for now, we're just going to have people run down here. Who has more damage? Okay, yeah. Alcryst. We're going to have people run down here and shoot this poor guy in the quicksand and call it good. Oh, that's right. Veyle has dual assist now. So, yeah, I do think that's going to be very fun. I think, oh yeah, Tamara has dual assist as well too. But I did not deploy her for this map. Yeah, easy kill there. I think this lines up nicely with Pandreo and someone else here. Forget exactly how well it goes. Pandreo and Bune? Maybe not. Maybe not, I just forgot. They really want you to use Fogato's personal skill against this Killing Edge guy, and it's just not worth it. Why move into the quicksand to fight this Killing Edge guy when he can still crit you too? That's the worst part. He still has crit on you. All right, so I had a turn 1 opener here, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move Jade here. She's going to face one of these guys, which doesn't matter, and then this guy cannot make it to her because he's in the quicksand, which is very clever by the enemies. Oh, does she kill this guy? Oh man, she almost killed this guy with the Hellfire. I did I did use some stat boosters, which is going to help the combat of some of these units, and durability. I think I gave them people that are benched right now, though. Which, by the way, I don't know if y'all knew this, but if you're in this battle prep screen, you can't actually use stat boosters or, tonics on units that are not deployed. You have to make them deployed, use the boosters, and then undeploy them if you don't want to deploy them. It's like, I guess the game is encouraging you to not waste your stat boosters on accident. So I think I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So she's gonna go here, get danced.
How mysterious.
Sea Doll will go here, and then we'll move her here. Oh, the Wolf Knight can attack over the wall. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. I think she does die to this hand axe guy and some random schmuck. So that's 25, so that's 15 plus, at most, 12? Okay, no, she doesn't die. 27. I was gotta make sure that the steel axe guy can't get the hit in, which unfortunately I don't think she kills with anything. No, she doesn't kill with anything, so I do need to attack with the Wo Dao and hope for a crit. Or I can engage. How well? Oh yeah, she definitely kills with the Eternal Claw. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Plus 5 to all stats, pretty good.
I'll cut you down to size. We'll be together forever.
23 damage crit. 23 damage will always crit. Keep that in mind. If you're doing 23 damage and you have a crit rate, it will crit.
Let's go.
Just the laws of nature. Oh, and I can put Amber right here.
That settles it.
Speed taker.
Verily.
Alright, and then we can start moving people in here. I think actually even Veyle can probably one-round this guy. Yeah, pretty convincingly. And this guy will come in with a spear. 25 attack? I guess I don't really care. I mean, we're going to deal a lot of damage in response to him. In fact, we one-round him in response. That's 40 damage? Wow. We are getting kind of over-leveled here, but I mean, Veyle's also force deployed in every map, so it's hard not to get her over-leveled. Is this even over-leveled? She's level 15. Or is it just that she has a +5 engraved weapon and has gotten good level ups? You know, we're just gonna sit here and chain guard.
I'm your knight to command.
Get some free XP. Oh no, the Levin sword. Ouch. Tried. The steel sword has that crit rate. It's always so scary, but thankfully it hasn't happened yet. We got a lucky dodge there too. Very unlikely for that one to dodge. There are some reinforcements on the map that come from behind, but they're pretty harmless.
Back off.
I'm strong after all.
Another spear. That probably nobody will use, actually. Funnily enough. Alright, yeah, enemies just kind of sit around waiting for you to do stuff. Anna. Do I want to deploy Anna? I don't know. Anna got a lot of favoritism in my initial playthrough, too, just because I think she's funny. And I think she got a whole bunch of stat boosters, even. I don't know what stat booster she got, but I think she even got a Spirit Dust as a warrior, which was kind of funny. But, I don't know. Her combat's looking pretty good here, but so is everybody's combat. I mean, these guys are just kind of weak. This guy's got an Iron Great Axe. Yeah. It's really, once the promoted enemies start showing up, are things going to get a little bit scarier. But for now, we're kind of in easy territory. What about Yunaka? Maybe we'll use Yunaka instead of Zelkov. She's got pretty good base stats here, and she's coming with weapons that she'll use for the rest of the game. Yeah, maybe we can get Yunaka to start getting deployed. Have another dagger unit. I do like dagger units. Where can I move him where he can dance? Kind of an awkward position for him. I guess I could move Amber here, attack with the longbow. Oh, that guy just dies. Okay. I mean, that's not really what I was thinking about, but, you know, it's a speed taker proc and an Ember kill. I'll take it.
Got it.
100% accuracy, too. That personal skill kicking in. It's kind of cool. Works really well with the longbow, huh? Longbow usually kind of inaccurate, but with the aspiring hero, I mean, chances are he's longbowing somebody who's isolated, so that might come up pretty often. Alright, and then we can dance for him here. Jade, do you kill the soldier in front of you? That's the question I need to ask.
Just meditating.
Probably with the Thoron, but it's pretty unreliable. So I think we'll just have Amber take this kill too. Like, oh wait, the silver bow though. Yeah, we'll have Amber take this kill and he'll equip the Fensilier, although he'll get 11 sworded regardless, so I guess it doesn't matter too much, but we might be able to... No, we can't kill that Swordmaster this turn. Not without having danced for Lapis, I think. Oh no, we can reach, that's right. We have 5 move, and she doubles the Swordmaster? Tiki strong. Tiki strong.
I'm getting sleepy.
I guess she could have kept 11 sword. I mean, what else is she going to use? An Armor Slayer? Those are literally all the swords I have, so I just kind of gave her all of them. But yeah, she could have used 11 sword. She doesn't have great magic, but it's at least a 2-range attack, whereas she doesn't have that option otherwise. Okay, let's have Marin go here, and then we can stab the Wolf Knight. Probably not for a kill, though. Let's see. Yeah, no kill. How much damage does she actually take? That's not too bad. He also has a Stiletto. Does that deal more damage? Yeah, it deals 2 more damage. And what if I were to just attack with the Noble Rapier here? It does deal a decent amount of damage at crappy accuracy. I could all for one just to avoid a counter. I kind of want to do that too. Yeah, I won't be able to counterattack, but he probably is going to attack somebody who's not going to counterattack regardless. So let's go for the all for one to avoid a counter.
I challenge my fate.
When you actually set up a good all for one, and you have like 10 people coming into attack, it's so cool. I love hearing all the voice lines as they all get their chain attacks in there. Setting up a 10+ chain attack with a backup unit is so nice. It's hard. It's pretty much hard to get any good all-for-one value otherwise, but it's still cool. All right, Panette. Panette probably can deal with this warrior up here. She's strong. She's promoted now too. I don't know if I've shown her stats, but she has a lot of strength. A lot of it's coming from Berserker, but she's still just kind of strong. I gave her a Forged Killer Axe because I'm still eventually hoping to get some Wrath Vantage stuff going on. 81% hit rate. Does the sword have better hit rate? Let me see here. Everything's... Why does everything have 81% hit rate? That's weird. Oh. Well, that's fine. Another misclick there. It's so easy to do, especially on these maps where the frame rate gets a little bit decreased. I swear, it's so easy to make the wrong action. Boom. Oh, Jade gets doubled. Okay, well, I did need to kill him then, because the Silver Sword weighs her down. Damn you, misclicks. I love how the villagers move away. That's so nice. Okay, let me go back a little bit. And... Jade waited. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, pretty reliable kill here. Or not. Well, that is a problem. Well, let's just skip to the enemy phase again. I mean, she could dodge. He dodged her attack. Oh, yep, she did. I skipped it, but I was expecting her to die. But no, she dodged his attack and killed him. Alright, well, tit for tat. Yeah, look at the villagers. They run away from the enemies, and they also will try to run towards you. If they have an option to run, like, say, into the corner, or towards you to get out of the enemy range, they'll often run towards you, which I thought was very nice. Alright, so yeah, that's an easy kill for Veyle over here. You know what, actually, let's do it like this.
Don't worry about
Oh, no, wait, she just kills him. Yeah, Merit's pretty good, too. Nice. This is the Flashing Fist art. If you're gonna have an early Martial Master, the Flashing Fist art has gotta be the way to go. It's so good. Wait. Oh no, there's still a guy in the corner here. I was like, we're gonna route the map before the reinforcements show up? I guess it's technically possible. It's like a mage and some other dudes. Maybe Yunaka, Anna, and Ch12 just kind of stay here. Or move back. Here, we'll give Ch12, or no, we'll give
It's nothing.
Jade Divine Blessing.
I'll be good.
My wound is healed.
No, that's not really how that works, but, you know, nice enthusiasm, I think. Your wound will not be healed until you, die a painful death, so, sorry about that. Alright, and then easy kill on this guy. I bet that guy, that martial monk in the corner, is there just to make sure you don't route the map too fast before the reinforcements come. I remember this map being pretty easy in the base game as well. Alright, and then, yeah, y'all just kind of chill. I think they come from, like, to the right here, and then up here, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. And then, I don't have a healer over here or anything. I can't Divine Blessing again, but here, we'll move Lapis forward, why not? She can beat somebody up. She has reasonable combat, even without the Tiki Ring. Yeah, here they come. That's a great lance dude. Oh, wait, no. No, wait, why are you running towards him? Run away from him. Now, they can take one hit, I think. 27 attack. Yeah, they can take one hit, but only one. I didn't remember that guy down there. But we should be able to get to him with Veyle, and she definitely one-rounds him, right? 10 defense with 15 speed. Yeah, she definitely one-rounds him. Absolutely. Alright, and now we just need to deal with these guys. This guy has a great lance too, but I don't care. And then this martial monk, he's not hurting anybody. He has 16 attack. He could kind of barely hurt Panette, but the Geosphere is helping her out a lot. Alright, that's a kill, but probably need to get some chip in first. Oh, you don't have a longbow. I'm so used to every archer having a longbow. I think I deployed 3 archers in my initial playthrough, and all of them had longbows, of course. Yeah, this should be a kill. I'm gonna try to get the critical just for fun. Nah, okay. I didn't actually check the damage, but I'd be kind of surprised if Panette didn't kill here with her massive strength. Yeah. I can even do it with the Killer Axe for a guaranteed hit.
Let's have some fun.
Nice. Berserker crit is cool. I've never seen it before.
That's how the lady does it.
I'm sure everybody's seen it a bajillion times with Panette, but I've never seen it before. And then this is just the martial mass. Alright, whatever. Do some... Oh, I can't chain guard. Does anybody want to be physicked? Mate? Or Jade? Physic? 1, 2. That's... Wait, what? Oh, am I still not in range? Is it here? Oh, it's 5... Oh, it's 5 range, not 6 range. I don't know why I thought it was 6 range. Alright, and then... Lapis, how well do you do against these axe fighters here? Not bad. If you get a crit... Do I need 2 crits to kill this guy? I do. Maybe we have Yunaka move in. We also have Anna as an option for some backup attacks. Jade also can move in. Jade probably does a lot of damage to this warrior. Oh no, she doesn't double him. Promoted. She needs Chaos Style. Once she gets Chaos Style, she's going to be good to go. Alright, Amber probably... Yeah, Amber does a lot of damage. Let's have Amber, and let's give Lapis the kill. Amber to chip. Pretty much anybody on my team with the Lin Ring is going to do well, because they're going to hit those Speed Taker thresholds that are going to cause them to do a lot more damage. I think maybe Panette... Yeah, Panette would probably struggle to hit those Speed Taker thresholds, but that's okay. Panette doesn't need the Lin Ring. And Yunaka... Yeah, just making sure, yeah, we definitely get the kill here. Let's have Lapis get both kills here.
Made quick work of that.
Alright, Yunaka, and I think these guys keep coming for a few turns. Or maybe like every other turn, I'm not sure. By the way, before we get too close to the end here, I wanted to talk about chain attacks a little bit. I really like chain attacks, the new mechanic in this game. If a backup unit is in range to attack an enemy, you get that chain attack for 10% of their maximum health at 80% accuracy. I think that's a really, really cool mechanic to get extra chip in and have foot units, which backup units are exclusively foot units, have additional value, because even though the movement thresholds in this game are much closer, whereas mounted units only have 6 move and foot units have 5, having extra point of movement or flying is just still such a strong utility. And giving these foot units backup classes, a lot of them, really helps out their utility, because there are so many thresholds in this game that are just barely met by Iron Blade. I guess that's fine. That are just barely met by getting those chain attacks in. So many enemies will survive with like 1 to 3 health if you don't get a chain attack in there, which I think is definitely very well planned out. The thresholds are clearly mathed out to like characters' average attack powers, what you're going to have at this point in the game, and so on and so forth. It's really clever. I like it a lot. Some people think that the chain attacks are overblown and they aren't actually that useful, but I don't really think I agree with that. I think they're actually probably one of the most useful mechanics in this game, and I would say that even before considering the fact that there is Dual Assist Plus in Lucina. Why are you wanting to give this flyer a hug? Is he really that cuddly? Or sorry, is she really that cuddly? I mean, I don't think so, but so be it. Oh, that's right. So we know that the Frost Tiles will give you bonus Kanto range. Quicksand will take away your Kanto range, which I don't think I couldn't have attacked him from not Quicksand. Wait, could I have gotten to this tile? I maybe could have gotten to this tile, but it's fine either way. It's just funny that it turned out like that. Yeah, that is how that works. Wow, you almost get one shot. That's a lot of strength. Berserker just has a lot of strength. Noah Toon gets the one shot pretty reliably. Oh, it's good to have Panette back. It's only one chapter without her, but she hadn't seen a lot of action in the previous chapters either. She's just a fun unit to use. Alright, Silverbow should get the kill here, right? Yeah, 100% accuracy too. If y'all had to pick one of Alcryst, Anna, or Yunaka to keep using, which one of them do you think would A, fit best on my team, and B, do you want to see the most? I'm kind of curious. I think I wanted to field one of these guys and maybe put some other characters on the bench for a little bit longer. Like, I don't know, is Ember already too good? No, he's just got a Lin Ring. He's not too good. Like, maybe Marin can sit around for just a little bit, since she's pretty powerful. And
Is that a rare critter?
you know, I don't know, she's so much fun, though. Damn you, limited deployment slots. We'll get up to like 10 and 12 deployment slots soon, but right now they're so limited. Where do I want to put her? I want to be able to heal somebody. Here, we can heal Jade again. Because, I mean, she generates so much XP via chain guarding and... Oh, that was a bad level up, but she's still strong. She generates so much XP via staff use and chain guarding. I don't know how you could go wrong with her. Alright, let's chip with Yunaka. And give Lapis a skill.
I'll help.
Alright, let me just read Train to Kill one more time. Provides an avoid bonus. Okay. I was thinking, like, does it's I didn't remember if it said provided a bonus or an avoid bonus. I was like, do frost tiles count? No, they don't. Probably. Some of the descriptions in this game are deceptive or non-existent, so
Who's next?
gotta be a little bit careful. Alright, Geosphere, very solid. And... I'm gonna keep having Jade get some XP here. She doesn't get bodied by the Swordmaster. Oh, she does. Oh, no, he does. She doesn't because he's got an Iron Blade. Enemies with the Iron Blade. Hardy har har. And this guy's got a Wind Tome. Man, they are wimpy, aren't they? She can fight both with no issues. 15 plus 4. Yeah, she'll be fine.
First one.
A satisfying ending.
These different reclass options have been fun. Also, yeah, if you want me to use one of these options, also give me a reclass option that is not what they're in right now. Or for Anna, actually, she kind of just wants to be High Priest or Warrior. She doesn't really want to be anything else. But if you have something funny for Anna to do, if it's sufficiently funny and well thought out, I might do it just because Anna's funny. And hey, if I have another staff user, maybe we don't have to hear Hortensia talk anymore. I don't know what I'm doing here. Farming for XP, I guess. Now, is there another wave of reinforcements, or is that it? Oh, wait, no, is that going to push her out of range of the, No, it's pushing her towards the mage. She's pretty close to getting to level 5. If she can get 30 more XP, I don't think it's enough from these two guys, though. Let me see real quick.
No problem.
She can attack with the Thoron. It's got the Hector Engrave too, with terrible accuracy. But let me see if I can do this, because depending on how much XP this gets, if this hits, I might dance for her and give her the other kill. Okay, that did hit. Nice.
And so, the knight
No, it's only
claims
18.
victory.
Oh, we're so close. We need 15 XP. There's not 15 XP left on the map. It's the last dude. Oh. Yeah, there's no way to... Unfortunately, there's no way to get her enough XP to get her Chaos style before the next map. But hey, she's so close. She'll have it for the next map. But yeah, I guess the map's almost over, and I didn't get to finish what I wanted to say about chain attacks and how it's cool with poison, but I don't want to continue talking without there being any gameplay in the background. So I guess what I'll do is I will continue talking about chain attacks in the next episode, and we'll talk about how they work with poison. Are they overblown? What else do I think about it? Map just ended a little bit too quickly. Oh well. There's always tomorrow.
Not half bad.
By the way, I am thinking about doing some casual streams in the future. Is there any particular Fire Emblem game that y'all would be interested in seeing as a stream? And it can be this one. It's not going to be Reverse Recruitment. That's going to stay as a YouTube series. But if there's anything in particular y'all want to see from a stream, I may be planning one in the near future, every so often, just to have fun and hang out. That premiere was really fun, and I would love to do something like that again. And yeah, I think that's all for this episode. So I will catch y'all another time.